Morning, good morning. Happy hump day, everybody. It's a beautiful day. Even if it feels like your sky might be falling down, it's still a beautiful day.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. Say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high,
even if the sky is falling down.
Even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down.
Right. No matter what you're going through, you'll hold that head up high and speak that higher vibe. And we're going to get a higher vibe going on right now in 3, 2, 1. It's a beautiful day. Yes, Becky, the coffee is delicious this morning. Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful day. Come on in, the water's fine. Come on, let's play. See you dancing, Pocky. Anytime. We got dancing pants on this morning. It's a beautiful day, yay. Even if the sun's not shining or it's rainy, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It's a beautiful day inside. Good morning, everybody. Who have we got? We got our Charlie. Good morning, Charles. Okay, we're not going to hear the song again, so let me turn that off. Morning, Charlie and Becky. Our blue jean is here. Jennifer, good morning, down in Florida. And Grace Isas, good morning. Oh, it's cold where you are this morning, but I bet you got a warm heart. It is a beautiful day, no matter what that weather's looking like or what's going on in your world. It's a beautiful day. Good morning, Rick Morrow. All right, let's get our hearts warmed up and talking to our brain and telling our brain just that it is a beautiful day, that no matter what it looks like outside, no matter the turbulence that's going on, the spin, the chaos, inside, it's a beautiful day right in our heart. So we touch our heart center, slow down the breathing. Add in the love. Whatever brings you to a really good feeling place, just add that in there. Let's get that high going. Whatever happens in the world, we can maintain that spiritual high. After a minute of this, we will share with each other. I hope you'll share what your I am statement is today. I am excited about what this day is going to bring forth. I am happy. I am healthy. I am ready to be surprised today. I'm ready to laugh, full of joy. I'm so full of love for everyone here this morning, everyone that has touched my life brings such joy in my heart. I am peace and on a mission of peace. So good morning. Let's hear what your I ams are. And Rick Morrow, I love that. I am ready for anything, Rick says. Me too, Rick. Let's bring it on today. And Grace says, yes, 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 as it is up where you are, dear Teri. Vibration is up, I'm telling you. There's a lot going on in the air. Grace says, a little chill in the air, but warm hearts. Kathy Han, good morning. I'm so glad you've tuned in this morning. So much love to you. Linda Lemieux. Linda, I feel excitement because I know I'm going to be seeing you pretty soon. And Charlie, I am ready to breathe this beautiful fall crisp air. Aren't we all loving it? We're probably really irritating the Floridians. Oh, but that's okay. I know what it's like. I lived in Florida most of my life. So I understand when the Northerners say, ooh, it feels so good right now. It's nice and crisp outside and we're just out playing in this beautiful energy and this air that feels so good. So go ahead. You can rub it in a little bit. Maybe some of the Floridians will make their way up here like Linda's going to be doing pretty soon. So it's Wacky Wednesday. So we're going to be lifting the vibration with laughter today. So what's your laugh for the day? Jean Walensky, I am Reiki, love, light. Absolutely. I'm going to pull a Kuan Yin card for us. Good morning, Kathy Caputo. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Good morning, good morning. And Grace I says, I am here, guided to purpose with gentle compassion and cinders of love. I am peace. Yes, indeed, my darling Grace, you certainly are peace. Thank you for being a peas for peace. Okay, I just pulled Kuan Yin, and let's see what Kuan Yin is going to speak to us about. And you can keep putting in what your I am message is. I love reading your I ams in the morning. It just really lifts us up. Weave the future golden. Something good is coming your way. Thank you, Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin now assists you to weave your future into the present moment, to call in and draw to you the opportunities, teachings, circumstances, and synchronicities that are waiting for you, and which will enable your soul to live its divine destiny with greater abundance, bliss, and creative fulfillment. Oh my, I love this card. Weave the future golden. I think I am going to take this to heart. I know it's for all of us, every one of you. I hope you heard those words. I hope you resonated with what Kuan Yin is saying. In that first sentence, let's all write it today. Write it somewhere where you can see it and be reminded of it all day long. If you have to write it on a sticky note and put it in front of you if you're at work, or if you're driving in the car, or if you're just at home, put it on the refrigerator so that every time you go by that, if you go to get a glass of water or whatever out of the fridge, just look at those words. Something good is coming your way. Sometimes we just need that reminder, don't we? Sometimes we forget our magnificence. We forget the blessings that we have available to us every day. Every day, we are protected, we're guided, we are lifted up by divinity. They're not going to let us fall on our butt. They're here. And if we open up to it, this is what happens. We get a beautiful message from one of the masters that reminds us that, we have everything we need. And Kuan Yin is helping us to see that right in front of us, that we can live our divine destiny with greater abundance, with bliss, and with creative fulfillment. I love this card. And let's see what some more of your I ams are. Linda Lemieux, I am ready for changes. Well, darling Linda, I hope you have some warm clothes, because when you get up to Maine, I think you're going to get a big change, especially in the weather. But yes, I'm right there with you. I'm ready for change inside as well, for those shifts that happen, and boy, are they happening fast. Anybody else having big shifts right now in your life? Because that's what's going on. It's not the same world it used to be. And if we can't go with the flow and do like our Marietta teaches us, accept, align, allow, then we're rowing our boat upstream. We're fighting those waves, and the ripples are going to get really hard. That boat's not going to move very easily. But if we get with the program and we go with the flow, and we say it's all working to our divine plan, it's all working to perfection, then that boat is going to go in the direction it's supposed to go in. If you just put down those oars, just stop trying to be the one making all the things happen, trying to force things to happen. And you let go of the oar and you say, I know that my guides are working with me. I know the angels are helping me. I know that God has a divine plan for my life. So I'm going to just be. I'm not going to try to force anything. I'm not going to live my life resisting. But when a challenge comes along, I'm going to open up and look at it and face it eye to eye instead of facing it, trying to beat it down and challenge it. I'm just going to see what it's all about. What am I supposed to do? That's my question. I don't ask why anymore. Why put you in a victim mentality? When you start asking, why is this happening? Then that's like a whiny noise. It's like fingernails on a chalkboard. It's like when we go along with why, it's just annoying. But when we look at a situation, something that's come up, a challenge, a struggle, and we really look and we step away from it to observe it, and then we ask, what am I supposed to do with this? Where does this fit in my divine plan? And how am I going to learn from what I'm going through? And maybe it's not even for us. Maybe that challenge that's showing itself is to be used as a teaching moment for others, or living by example of how you're dealing with things so that others see that, hey, I don't have to row that boat upstream. I don't have to be the one always in control. I know that this is part of my divine plan. So I'm going to go right into it, eyes wide open, and especially the spiritual eye wide open to see the beauty and the blessing instead of seeing something that's hard and challenging. Just look at, what am I supposed to do with this? So let's get out of the whiny mode, definitely get out of the victim mode, and take your power back. Become empowered. And that's how you do it. That's how you become empowered, is to stop thinking that everything is happening to you. And just look at, okay, it's happening, right? This is happening. Now, what am I supposed to do with it? All right, so at the end, I am grateful for this loving and supportive family of P's for peace. I am blessed and abundant, EIWP. Absolutely. Everything is working perfectly. Jennifer Langren, I am peace and love. Yes, you are. And Kathy says, it is indeed coming my way and for my family and for us all. Yeah. So Kathy just asked, what am I supposed to do with this? What does Spirit want me to see from what I'm going through? Julie Kiss, good morning. Oksana, good morning to you. Oksana says, I am here, I am healed, I am peace, I am whole, and I am a shining light. I live my life from my bright light. I speak and act with light as my words. I weave a golden future. There you go. Kuan Yin, just allow, accept and allow that she is guiding every moment and she is bringing that future to you in the present moment. All we have is the present moment. Sometimes we project things. We do the what if, but what if, and that's another whiny type of thing. We're going to stop whining. We're going to start taking our power back. You know, we've learned about setting intentions, how powerful that is. We've learned some tools and tips and ways to manifest, and that's powerful. And we gave gratitude yesterday. Gratitude's the secret ingredient to becoming empowered, to receiving whatever it is that you want to manifest. So on this wacky Wednesday, let's really feel empowered. Let's stop with all of the crying and the whining and start saying, you know what? That doesn't serve my best and highest good. It's not serving me to be a victim. What will serve me is being confident, is knowing without a doubt that I am here on purpose, that I have a divine plan for this life that I incarnated into. I made decisions, I made choices, and I made those even before I came here. So what am I doing? What am I supposed to do when a challenge presents itself, when a fire breaks out and I'm having to walk over those hot coals? What am I supposed to do with that? Not why do I have to step on hot coals, but what am I supposed to do with this challenge? How is it helping me in my spiritual growth? How is it helping me to be a light worker, to be a leader in the world instead of those that are out there whining? How can I step up even further by opening all my eyes, my physical and my spiritual eyes, to be the best I can be in this body and work forward toward what I came here to do? Let every step be a prayer. I wrote a poem about that, and it's been published just recently. I don't know if you all saw it, but it was published in Trends magazine. Let every step be a prayer. Whenever you walk on this earth, leave that kind of footprint. Don't stomp down on Mother Gaia and go in anger through your day, but go with a light heart. And when you put that foot forward, moving into whatever you're going forward into, just let that prayer go forward. May every being that exists be free of struggle. May every being on this planet know love. You know, I've said many, many times over the last year and a half that I wish every person on the planet could feel like we feel when we come together in the morning. I wish everybody could experience this beauty, this joy, this sometimes exhilaration when we hear answered prayers, when we know that one of our P's has something very exciting going on. I wish everybody could feel and have what we have here. We have something very special. This is a soul family. We lift each other up. We hold each other in whatever is going through, in the trying times and in the celebration times. We go through it with you together, and that's beautiful. Got some more I ams. Julie says, I am a healing soul. Absolutely. We heal with our love. It's that love that flows into the heart of the person you're giving it to. And then from there, it flows into their cells in their body. And that's what heals. Kathy, big shifts for me, for sure. Yeah. There's a lot of energy going on right now. A lot for us to pay attention to. And we go into it with eyes open and say, I see you. I see you presenting a challenge. I see the fire burning. And you know what? I'm not going to be harmed as I go through that fire. I am protected by Archangel Michael. Michael always has our back. So if we remember that, and you remember that you're encircled in love and light from Michael, that fire is nothing. You'll go through that without being even singed at all. You'll come through that other side stronger, more powerful, more sure and confident of who you are. And we have Leo with us. And Leo says, let go of the how, prepare for the wow. Yeah, that's a quote from somebody. I know Karen Palmer uses it all the time, and I love it. I love that when we let go of those reins, when we stop trying to control every little thing, then the wow happens. Miracles show up for us. And Jean says, holy smokes, I am hot. Healing light is incoming. Yes, there's a lot of healing going on. There's a lot of healing that takes place right here in the mornings as we tune into each other and we love on each other and we say, how can I help? How can I be of assistance? And then look what happens. We get answered prayer. We get miracles showing up every night when we gather together on the chanting show. We talk about those miracles. We share answers to prayer. We share the miracles showing up in our lives. So I want to share a miracle, and it involves all of us. You all know that we have had a peace pole that has been purchased. Many of you donated, and thank you for donating to purchase that peace pole. The pole says, may peace prevail on earth, and it's written in 4 different languages. The peace pole has been homeless. It's actually been sitting in Charlie's bedroom, but it has been without a place outside in the world for it to be seen, for the message to go out loud and clear. And now our wonderful Peace on Earth peace pole has a home, and it will be going to a place where children will be seeing it, teachers will be seeing it, parents will be seeing it. It's going to a school, and I don't have the date yet. I have a phone number to call this morning so we can coordinate a date to put it in the ground, and there will be a ceremony when we do that. We won't just put it in the ground and leave. We're going to call in blessings on that peace pole, blessings for each person that will see it, each person that will read those words. And you know what's so beautiful about this, other than it's going to a home? What's beautiful is that it's written in 4 languages. So these children that are going to be seeing that pole every day at their school will be seeing those words in 4 languages. Isn't that amazing? Think about that for a minute. As they look at those words, it's going to be something that they're going to question, like, how can I read it? How can I understand it? And not just the English. How can I understand may peace prevail on earth? That's a huge message all on its own. But it's opening them up to these foreign languages that they may not be exposed to at this point in their lives. And maybe it will make them curious enough to say, oh, I want to be able to read that. I want to be able to understand that. They may not even say it out loud. It may be a subconscious thought of, I wish I could read that. So isn't that beautiful that this powerful means of putting a message into the world is going to go somewhere where it's going to be seen every day, and the message will keep on keeping on because it's going to create an energy coming from it, that it's not just English-speaking people that want peace to prevail on earth. Everybody is joining in. There are over 200,000 of these peace poles that have been placed around the world globally. And the same thing, they have 4 different languages. And I know our Tammy Fisk has one where she's at. I haven't seen Tammy this morning, but I've been to the one that Tammy has at her church. I've been to the one in Missouri where Michael Brown was killed there, and there was a big ceremony when it was placed and a plaque was placed. And now Long Island is going to have a peace pole, and it's going to be right at the tip. It's going to be at the end of Long Island. So I think that's significant as well, that it's going to that far point of New York. And I'd love to see that happen all around the world, especially in the states. I would love to see each state at their border, at their very tip of their state, have a peace pole. I love this idea. And Linda says that is a beautiful peace pole message. May peace prevail on earth. Oh, Linda, thank you for being with us the time that you could spend. Thank you. And Kathy says, today is a great day for miracles. Yay for all of us. The P's for peace. Thank you all and have a great day. Kathy, thank you for being here. I know you have to get into work. Love you so much. And what messages did I miss? Kathleen has an I am. I am the perfect action of God. Indeed. Love you so much, Kathleen. And I love Hot a Bear. I love your message that you put out into the world. And I love how that's being spread far and wide. And yes, isn't it wonderful? Happy day. And I will know more information today after I make the phone call. And I'll make sure that I share it with all of you, with all that's involved. And we are all a part of it. That's our peace pole. It doesn't belong to Long Island, even though it's going to sit in Long Island in the ground. That's ours. We did that as a group, as a collective energy. We put a message of peace into the world. How does that make you feel? How does it feel to hear this news and to hear that we're going to keep on making a difference every day? We don't have to be there physically. We put an instrument to be there physically that's going to shout out that message of peace, that message of hope. And that's really what it is. That's what the prayer is. May peace prevail on earth. As we like to say in our mantra, there is peace on earth. And that peace begins inside of us. It began as a thought. It began as a wish, if you will. We put a wish out there. Does anybody want to place a peace pole? That was the wish and the question, the prayer. And look at how fast you all stepped up and we received it. And I see it every day. When Charlie comes on chanting, we get to see the peace pole. And now so many others for years, all these kids that will come and go in that school will be exposed to it and will see those words because of something we did. We did that, all of us. This is our journey of healing. And that's one way that we're putting that healing energy into the world, is leaving messages of peace wherever we go. I see it's time for our prayers. So go ahead and place any prayers that you have into the comments. And let's lift Linda up, who had to go for her appointment, and Kathy, who had to get into work. Let's remember all of those that are everybody that's not here right now. We don't have our Auntie Jean, Stacy, Sally or Tony. Who else are we missing? We're missing a lot of P's this morning. Let's remember Erica and put her in the circle. So Paramahansa Yogananda has really been speaking to me lately. and wants me to really bring messages through from him. So let's just go into our hearts before we do the prayer time. And I see you all putting prayers in, so thank you. And there's our Hope. You're not late. You're in divine time. Thank you for being here, Hope. And we're doing the prayers, so please place anything in that prayer circle that you want to place. Catherine Kovacs, thank you for being here. So I want to read from Paramahansa Yogananda because he's really tugging at my arm to be heard. And when he's heard, it's a healing that happens with his words. He was so in touch with who he was inside, with his message, that was the message of the divine. My heavenly Father is love, and I am made in his image. I am the sphere of love in which all planets, all stars, all beings, all creation are glimmering. I am the love that pervades the whole universe. As I radiate love and goodwill to others, I will open the channel for God's love to come to me. Divine love is the magnet that draws me all good. I can perform all duties only after borrowing the powers of action from God. So my first desire is to please him. The first love of my heart, the first ambition of my soul, the first goal of my will and my reason is God alone. If we live our life in that way, to be pleasing with every action, every word that we speak, everything that we do in our life, if that's our motivation, is for it to be pleasing to God, wow. These are only temporary bodies. They're just the vessel that we're using to spread love and light into the world. And if that's what our motivation is for everything that we do to be pleasing, yes, there would be peace on earth in a heartbeat. If we stopped looking at conflict and getting wrapped up in the chaos and the spin of everything that's going on in the 3D, because that's always going to be there. There's always going to be conflict. There's always going to be chaos, and there's always going to be those that want to fight against the wave, row their boat upward, upstream, instead of letting it flow. But what are we doing as light workers? How are we maintaining our high, as that song says, when everything else seems to be falling apart, when everybody else seems to be yelling and screaming and trying to pull you in a certain direction? How do you maintain your strength and maintain that strong feeling of being in your divine plan, on your divine path? You do it by just what Paramahansa said. Have that attitude in your mind. Hold that always foremost in your thoughts, that everything you do, every act, every word, may it be pleasing to God, our Creator. You might call God a different name, that's okay. The Creator, the source of all that is. Am I pleasing to him? At the end of the day, when I close my eyes to go to sleep, can I honestly say, God, everything that I did today, I wanted it to be pleasing to you. I kept that thought, I kept that motivation going, and just watch how your life turns around when that's your motivation every day, is to do that which pleases God. And you'll find yourself being a little different with other people. You'll find yourself showing more love, more compassion, more empathy to others. So now I'm going to read your prayers after that message. Oh, and Grace I says, now I see you asking for a message from Yogananda. Well, you know, every day Yogananda has been talking to me and I've been writing messages from him. And I started a group. If those of you who are not in that group, if you want to join, it's Paramahansa Teachings and Channelings. And everyone's welcome to come into the group. I'll be doing another live this week and some more teaching, and I'll read some of the things that he has shared with me. So I hope you'll join in. Hi. Kathy Caputo, prayers for Teri and all the angel speakers. Thank you. Yes, we are all angel speakers. Charlie, prayers for my family and Erica. Julie Kiss, prayers for all who are in pain. Leo, prayers for our entire P family. Yeah, I want to call us that. It's like that's what we are identifying with right now, is being those peas in the pod. So when I think of our family, that's just comes out of my mouth. We are the P family. Thank you for that, Leo. Prayers for Teri and her family, for my sister Letitia and friends Jebby, Jim, Blaze, and Lakshmi. And special prayers for healing for Caitlin, Proton, and John Max. We sure will. Joanne, my beautiful Joanne in Florida. Prayers for Alexis Cohen, going through a very difficult divorce, in mediation 7 hours today. Praying for a fair and equitable outcome for all. Absolutely. Let's hold Alexis up. Catherine, prayers for me, my mom, my 2 cats, and Michael, please. We sure will, Catherine. Catherine, I just see you blossoming. I see so much spiritual growth in you. And every time I see you, that smile gets brighter and brighter. Thank you for being with us this morning. Oksana, I would like to pray for blessings for all of us, blessings for our health, blessings for our holy work filled with joy, blessings for our families and people all around us to be happy, blessings for our home to be a place of peace, blessing for our bodies to become a temple for our spirit. Amen. Let this beautiful divine light of blessing enter our lives. Thank you, Oksana. Thank you for being with us this morning. Julie Kiss says, love you all. Have a great day. Well, Julie, you too, honey. Thank you for being here with us while you could this morning. Our beautiful Hope. I'm a little sad to say Jason Juggler Carty made his transition yesterday morning. He slipped away peacefully in his sleep. Thank you all for lifting him up in prayer and for all the healing he received for the past 3 months. I'm sure his journey was a little easier. Thank you, Peas, for always being here. Oh, it's a hard one, Hope. We take a moment for Jason. Please. A moment of silence for Jason Juggler Carty. Hope, I just want to thank you for bringing Jason into our family, into our midst, so we could lift him up. And I know he's in a better place without pain and without having to struggle every day. But it was his time, obviously. And thank you. Thank you for loving him. Oh, yeah, that was a really tough one. So let's all just breathe in a celebration breath, celebrating that Jason is back in his spirit self fully, leaving the heaviness of the 3D behind. And yes, we're all wrapping our arms around you, Hope, with that loss. And Tammy is here. Prayers for her daughter. Yes, indeed. And that's right, Kathleen. Jason is flying on angel wings right now. And I know that he's probably going to be a guardian angel for quite a few people. He'll be coming to you and giving you messages from beyond. So Hope, just be gentle with yourself and just wait for the messages to come from him, because I know they will. Okay. Any other prayer requests? Go ahead and put them in. And let's all feel that love in our hearts. The love for lifting up others. And sometimes it is that end point in their life. Sometimes it is their time to go. And as humans, we feel the sadness. We have tears. We were connected to the outcome being a certain way. I know I was, but having to let that go is hard. Having to let somebody go from their physical body is hard. And we have tears and we have grief. So let's honor that. And let's honor our beautiful Hope, and everyone wrap our arms around her. And Leo says, heartbroken, but the universe knows better, and he is freed from the pain, sending unconditional love. Thank you, Leo. All right, would you please lift up three of my sisters. My baby sister, Sheila, I talked to her yesterday, and she has been struggling a bit physically, as has my sister, Billy. And my older sister, Loretta, is going through dementia and not in a good place. So please lift them up. And Grace says, yes, Hope, thank you for sharing Mr. Jason with us and allowing us to be a send-off gentle wind beneath his wings. In love, light, and mercy, comfort to you all. Thank you, Grace Isis. And Kathleen says, knowing God's comfort for Hope and all of Jason's family and friends. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that what we did here in the mornings was we lifted him every day and put him in that circle every day. I feel like that did make the transition easier. I feel like he felt every prayer that was sent up for him. Every heart that sent out that beautiful energy of love went into his transition. And he takes the love with him. All of us do. It's the only thing we can take with us from this world. When we leave it, we can only take the love. Can't take any of those material things that we've accumulated, but we can take the love and remember what happened here in this experience. I've done mediumship many times where I've spoken with those who are in their spirit body. And that's the one common thing. As I spoke to each person, they do remember. They remember. They go through a life review of what happened in this lifetime. But the one thing that each of them takes is the love. And even if there was conflict, even if there were battles going on with other people, it doesn't matter in spirit. It was a learning process. It was something to learn from, not something to carry a grudge or to go into with a low vibration. In spirit, there is only love. And yes, there are moments of remembering and knowing what happened, but processing it with love makes it so much easier than when we're in this ego mind in the human body and we have buttons that get pushed and feelings and emotions that sometimes it's hard to let go of. In spirit, it's not hard to let go of them at all because you see the light and you see the love surrounding you. Let's go into our hearts now. And let's go in with gratitude. Gratitude for Spirit, for being present, so present with us today, for so much love being shared, for excitement and celebration being shared, for the grief that's been shared, so that we can all feel that and process it and move beyond the low vibration of the loss and go into the celebration for a soul who's gained his wings, a soul who now can reach so many from beyond. Good morning, Marietta. Hello, sweet soul. I think of you every day and love you so much. And Marietta says, so much love here, radiating and shining and blessing. Infinite gratitude surrounds us all. It sure does. So as we go into our hearts, just put everything else aside for just a minute. For just a minute, you can put your phone down. You can step away from whatever list you've got going on to do, whatever's calling your attention. Just gift yourself a moment to take care of you. To say, I'm all here. Every bit of me, my mind, my body, my soul, I am present in this moment to receive a blessing. Because like the physical body needs food, our spiritual body needs these moments of just being, not figuring out a to-do list, not sending text or messages. Those can wait. But just be in this moment with us all. We've all experienced together some love here. We've all experienced together the grief. Let's right now do a check-in. Check in with yourself. Go into your heart, closing off all else, all other communication. Just communicate with you right now. You matter. You are so important. Make yourself that priority. To take a breath in, focus on your heart. And where are you? Where are you? Breathe it in again. Breathe into your heart. What is your heart saying or doing right now? It may be crying. It may be laughing. It may be celebrating. It may be fearful. Just do that check-in. Doesn't take long. I know we are people of instant gratification. We want it when we want it. So we're always multitasking. Spirit is asking you right now to stop multitasking, to become very focused on where you are. My friend Karen says focus is follow one course until successful. So if you follow that thought down to your heart and you check in with your heart, just ask, what's going on? Where are you at, heart? Are you in grief? Are you in joy? Are you in love? And once you do that check-in with the heart, throw some gratitude at it. Just bring in the gratitude. Just say, thank you. I love you. I love you. When we can show ourselves self-care, self-love, our spirit rejoices. We need those moments to just be silent, to shut off everything around us, and just be. So that's what we're doing this morning in this prayer time. We're checking in with ourselves first. As you breathe in the love and light that's coming to you from Source, Creator, God, that flows all through you, through the Christ consciousness, as you're held by Divine Mother, nurtured, loved, as the angels surround you. Just breathe it in. Take in all that love. And then you have some to give out. But until we feel that well inside of our heart, until we check in with it and see where we're at, we can't give love to others. We don't have it. Just think of it as money. If you don't have it, you can't give it. It's the same thing with love. It's all energy. Love is an energy that fills our heart, where we have empathy, we have compassion. So where's your heart? Where's it sitting at right now? After you give it some gratitude and say, I love you, how is that heart feeling? Check in with it again. And if it's full of love, to overflowing even, then you can share that love out with others. You can share it throughout your day. You can check in throughout the day in your heart and see how full it still is. And know that when you give that love out, you get it replenished inside your heart. It comes right back to you. Now that you've filled your heart with love, let's all send it to those in the prayer circle. Let's wrap it around our beautiful soul sister, our beautiful Hope, and all of Jason's family that right now are grieving his loss. Let's wrap our arms around them. Anyone who's struggling physically, let's wrap our arms around them, asking for the very best outcome for each situation. Anyone who's struggling emotionally, let's be that stronghold for them. Let's give our heart love and wrap our arms around each person. And those who are struggling spiritually, if you're trying to find your path, if you're trying to find the best direction, let us wrap our arms around you. Let us share with you our light that comes from one source. I want to thank you all for being such a loving family. Thank you all for what you bring to the table individually and collectively. And we do something every morning called the Heart Telephone, where we give gratitude and love. We do it on the count of 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. Feel that love all day. Go through your day and check in with your heart. And if it's not feeling the love, remember this morning when we all said to you, thank you, I love you. Your beautiful words. Thank you. I love you. I'm going to hold that in my heart all day long. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. It's a beautiful day. is a beautiful day. I love you all so much. I hold you in my heart every moment of the day. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Thank you for shining your light. Namaste, y'all.